Welcome everybody, I'm Malix, and this is Conquering Valheim. Are you a builder? Do you enjoy the tedious task of making an epic build, while catering to scenic visuals and extreme efficiency? Perhaps a cozy woodland cabin is more your speed. Maybe it's the thrilling fight for survival that draws you in, the spike of adrenaline when achieving victory, or sheer terror when facing sudden life-threatening danger. Whatever your favorite aspect of Valheim, I hope to have a little bit of something for everyone to engage with and enjoy, even if it's just a rainy day and you got some time to kill. Whatever the reason, thanks for being here as we build, grow, and thrive in one of my all-time favorite games. So grab a snack, get comfy, and always remember to hydrate. Hey guys, Future Malix here. I watched back the last video and I realized it wasn't very good. I promise to work on that in the future. So I already have a little bit of recording already recorded, so I have to work with what I got for now. But as a good faith gesture, just to let you guys know I'm serious, I've already fixed the intro. I like to think at least that it's better now. But you guys let me know down in the comments. What do you think? Should I change it again? Should I keep it the way it is now? Does it look good? Let me know. Anyways, I'll get you back into the video, and also I do realize that my editing, or lack of, I guess I should say, is not great, but I have been working on that. As you can see in the background as I've been talking, I'm experimenting with a few new editing tools and whatnot. I am new to this thing, so if you just bear with me, I hope we can grow something good together. I want to grow this thing right, so one thing at a time. And I want to thank all y'all again for being here, for watching, and for listening to all my ramblings. I hope you enjoy the video. Spear. Okay. We have a good weapon. Alright, well I guess I'm ready to go, and I guess... Oh, actually... Would be a really good idea. Get some really quick wood right here. Pick up as much as we can, take it with us. Okay, we're just gonna continue making our way around here and lean towards the coast. I'm not going into the Black Forest yet. I'm gonna stay in the meadows. I'm gonna collect a lot of stuff. When it comes to these games, I tend to be an item hoarder. I like to just get everything. So that's what I plan on doing. Get as much stuff as I can when I look around for a good place to make a starter base. And then once we find that, that's going to be our home location, and then things can really get started. I'm hoping to be able to move into a base, or at least have a location, you know, picked out by the end of this. Oh no, this is cool. This could be a really interesting location for something. Oh. Alright. Well, this was a lucky find, actually. Just being that there's so many berries here. Just that alone is worth it. I'm definitely going to mark this down on the map, because this is a really good berry spot. Because these will keep growing back as long as I don't destroy them right now. something here now. This actually could make a really neat little sliding area. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Actually, we'll leave it a little more up to chance here. You know, if you guys think I should come back here at some point and maybe make this into the Meadows village, like I was talking about earlier with the different tribes, we could live here. This should be our starter. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. I still got time. I'm gonna run around more and look around more, but we're gonna definitely mark this place because this looks really neat. And I like the aesthetic here a lot. Up on a hill, all the little houses, all these little raised gardens, and the berries. Oh, the berries being here is really good. I know a lot of people use that plant everything mod, but I didn't want to do any mods or anything for this playthrough, so I've never played with that before, though it does look really cool. I've seen it in a few other videos. Okay, I think I'm gonna hole up here for a minute. Alright, it works. That's good. Let's get a shield. You know what? The axe is only for chopping trees. So, what I'm going to do is get a shield going. Okay. Alright, we're getting a pretty good start here. Let's, I'm just gonna probably stay here for like one night. Like this next night. I just want to make some food. I want to cook up some food so I can give you guys a little better idea of the health and stamina situation. Okay, so very important thing that I learned the hard way when you're cooking food: stay by the cooker. You know, don't go too far from it, and just watch it, because it's gonna cook and then it will turn to cold if it overcooks, and that's not not ideal, especially in these beginning times when you don't have a lot of food. Alright, so here, if you see, so you guys have been seeing me eat these two, and it shows the 47 health that I got. So different foods have different stat boosts. So if you see the yellow fork here, indicates that it's a stamina food. A white fork means that it's a balanced food, even stamina and health. And then a red fork means that it's just a health food. It will just boost your health. Or, not just, but more than the other things. And now, we need to move this to back here. So that I can put the bed up here. So we'll be close enough for the fire to actually use it. set. I might as well make it now while I have the things I need for it, because I don't want to have a hoe. Let's see. 5. It's nighttime, so I figured I'd go to sleep. It's just better in the day, especially early on in the game like this. Doing things during the day is just safer. Oh, I'm missing my required crafting station, but that's okay. We'll leave that stuff. I really don't care about that. What do you want? A shield allows you to block incoming damage. If your timing is perfect, the enemy may also be parried, which you can also do without a shield, as I already demonstrated, so don't make him think that you have to have a shield to parry, because you do not. Be careful though, if you block too many hits you will become staggered. The amount of damage you block before becoming staggered depends on your maximum health, so if you plan on tanking a lot of damage, you should eat food that increases your health. Heavier shields will block more damage, but will also slow you down. Thank you, Hugin. Oh, yay. I forgot how freaking many of these he has. This tool is used for landscaping. You can see it's the perfect complement to the hammer. Use it to clear the ground and manipulate the terrain. It is easier to create buildings on level ground. Yeah, I would imagine it would be. Buildings are going to topple over if they're not level, I would assume. Full belly, a full sail. The weight of the spear to your hand, a song on your lips. Let the mountains crumble and the seas boil to salt. One day in the sun is a life well lived. That's a nice quote. I kind of like that. A life well lived. Hey, that's all we can ever hope for, right? Just live the best life we can. Okay. I'm going towards... It's all more Black Forest. Oh crap. You too, I guess. Oof. That was a close one. Oh my goodness. See, that's kind of why I wanted to have the blunt also. A blunt's just a really good weapon to have against a multitude of different enemies, I guess. You know, there's a lot of different ones that have weaknesses to blunt, such as the skeletons, for instance. That's why I was able to kill him, because if he wasn't weak to blunt, I don't think that I would have, because he did a lot of damage. And running in for those little hits, you know, one at a time, as after he swings, it's just, oh, I'm not patient enough for that type of thing. Alright, here we go, another little village. Alright, oh, alright, so The last village that I found will be village 1. Anybody, and actually, I think this one really does look nice, a lot nicer. I like this a lot. Anybody that thinks that this village 2 should be the village we come back to, or maybe we don't even come back to a village. Maybe we just make our own. I don't know. We'll see. But if you think village 2 should be the one that we come back to, put it down in the comments. Maybe we'll take some kind of poll. Oh, I finally found some bees. Let's go. That thing simmer down for a second. Alright. Alright. Bees. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. Bees, if you don't know, are very useful in this game. You can make a beehive out of it, and you can harvest their honey forever. And honey is a really good source of stamina. It's a good stamina food. It's also a good ingredient for some other very useful foods. Fighting these guys, so I'm not going to. Okay. Just curves around back this way. Does that go into the Black Forest? No, okay, it doesn't. We can stick around this side. I'm just trying to get a layout of our starting area, so I could find an area where I want to build the starter base. So far, that area near the ocean is looking the best. Just to lay down some roots. It's just kind of it's just kind of far away from the stones and Eikthyr and, you know, all of this Black Forest and everything that's out here. There's so much of it, it's crazy. So I kind of want to see if there's another option, like, but if there isn't, then there isn't, and we'll go back to that spot. That's where we'll call home. But yeah, so I'm very interested to hear what you guys like to play. If you like to play Valheim, how do you like to play? Do you like to do what I'm doing for, you know, a forever world? Go for that type of aesthetic? I know a lot of people build in creative. I've never done it, but I've seen a lot of really cool builds in creative. Some of the detail that the builders get is just crazy. I don't know how they do it. And I don't know. You guys haven't seen me build yet, but I like to think I'm an okay builder. I've built many a thing in my day in many a video game, so I have a lot of experience, and hopefully that translates into something good, something viewable. Alright, so where are we here? We're here. I just want to stay I am staying on the border of this Black Forest so I can see where it goes, how far it goes, and where it's gonna end up. Ooh. Wow, I didn't expect that to go on. Nice. Oh no. I'm 100% not ready for a troll, so we are not going to be fighting the troll just yet. Plus, I feel like that's a little bit more further progression than I know where I want to be at for the first episode. This is a really nice spot. There's only 3 here, but it's so close to this nice little area. I'm gonna save it. Oops, RM. Imagine raspberry mushroom. Oof. Okay. The 4th one. That makes it worth it. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see if I see any buildings. There's a little building right there. I would be extremely surprised. Extremely pleasantly surprised, but extremely surprised if there were bees in there. Oh Christ. I don't know what it is about the boars, but I literally can never parry their attacks. I don't know. They just thrust their little faces at you. Is that an eye clear? Ay. Okay, so... okay. Oh, there's one here and one over there. Okay, that's pretty neat. I don't know if I would use this one, but this is cool, you know? This could be interesting to incorporate, maybe? Ooh. You know what? I actually really like that idea. So I was talking about the tribes, having the different tribes. What if we had a different native, like indigenous type tribe, right? That each one was lived excuse me, lived around and incorporated into their life this altar of their of whatever biome, you know, like, so there would be a tribe here that would live around here, around this altar. And you know what? I think I really like that idea. There'd be a tribe around this altar. I'd build a few buildings. You know, maybe this could be our starting point. I kind of like that. And then you know, subsequent biomes. You know, because I kind of want to make a base in each biome. No, they don't have to be close together. They don't even all have to be on the same island, and actually I was thinking maybe having none of them be on the same island. However, I was thinking that the first one should be on the first island. Maybe, and maybe it has a great hall, you know, a gigantic meeting place for all the tribes. I think that could be fun. You know, it could be, I could see it up there on the hill, up here, right behind their main altar. to their main god. Yeah, I mean, obviously they'd all be evil because, well, I mean, maybe they weren't evil before these things turned. So I kind of like the story, you know, the lore aspect of it. It seems neat. But I guess we'll work on that in the future because I really like that idea. You have found the summoning place of one of the Forsaken. Make the correct offering at their altar, and they will come. Be wary, though. The Forsaken are not easy prey. So craft a wicked weapon, don your finest armor, and eat a hearty meal before engaging in them in combat. Alright, Hugin. You've never steered me wrong. So I will take your advice. Is he back? Did he disappear? He disappeared. Okay, he's not back. Plus, I figured I could read out the tooltips to all you guys in case any of you haven't seen them yet. That's another reason I decided to reset them. Because I know a lot of people are probably going to be in the comments like, this guy has 500 hours but hasn't seen that tooltip. But I have seen them all up until the Mistlands. Like I said, I haven't played past that, so I'm really excited to get to the Mistlands and really explore it. I've been there once, explored a little. That was as far as we got, but it was really an interesting place to me. So I'm hoping we can get some more of that action, and I'm hoping to find a place to call home soon. I just don't know. You know, I feel like this is such a big decision, such an epic undertaking. Wow, I nailed that guy. That was a good shot. Go me. But yeah, I feel like it's such a big, epic undertaking to. No, you don't. Come on. I'm gonna get you this time. Come on, you. Hiya! This land is hard and wild, but we who brought here are harder still. Take comfort, traveler, in the gifts before you, the good wood and stone, the fruits and the flowers of the forest. Look also to the wild boar who roam these lands. They fear fire and the hand of man, but they can be taught to obey it. Go quietly to them and let them eat of your stock. Roots of the ground are their pleasure. So that's mushrooms they're talking about there. But I like that, how they have these little stones around. That's a boar stone, obviously, and it's there to help you. Give you a little riddle there, telling you, roots of the ground. It was talking about mushrooms. Feeding boars mushrooms will tame them. Or can tame them. There's other criteria that have to be met as well. You can't just feed a boar a mushroom and expect he's going to be your buddy. That's the way it works, unfortunately. Oh! I missed him. We're just gonna build a little shelter. I might stay here. Maybe in the next episode, we'll go on an adventure to the other side. Just go straight across. Straight across here, just to see what's over here. I mean, if this curves around like back to here, I mean, there could be ocean right here. Who knows? And maybe a nicer spot. I don't know. But this looks like a pretty good spot, at least for the night. And to call it, I want to thank you guys for watching. But if you've made it this far, I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Follow along with this journey. I think we're going to have some fun. I really do have a lot of really cool plans, really cool things I want to do. I like to think big in games like this, and because of starting the series and everything, I think I may have, who knows, maybe even bitten off more than I can chew. May have thought even bigger than I should have. But thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.